Hey, Paul Tangren here with Red Rock Real Estate, and I am bringing to you a new project out in Toquerville called SunRiver FireLight, and I am so excited about this project. We've needed it for a long time, and it is awesome. I'm here with one of my great friends, Dallin. He is the project sales manager.
Yep, broker and sales manager.
He is awesome. He knows everything about the project. So I'm going to turn some time over to him to let you know a little bit about it.
Awesome.
Yeah, go ahead.
Paul and I have done a lot of business over the years, and he's a wonderful realtor, and we have a lot of fun together. So I'm excited to help him and promote ourselves in the interim. So interesting story about this community is you come out, we're filming this a couple of days before the road opens. So Toquerville Parkway is going to basically bypass Toquerville. In the process of doing that, that opens up 1,700 acres. That master plan is called FireLight. So there'll be other builders that will be in FireLight, but also SunRiver is doing a community in FireLight.
Yes.
So we're calling that SunRiver FireLight. So to give you an idea of the scope, the community that we built off Exit 2 that everyone knows, SunRiver, with the combination of our villas and our homes, we built over 2,650 homes. That took 26 years to do. So none of us want to start a 26-year project right now.
We won't be around.
We won't be around, potentially. Hopefully we will be. But so this unit is 1,200 homes. We feel like that's the perfect size. 1,200 homes is going to get you a reasonable HOA that we can maintain over the years. We're shooting to be under $200 on that. So
that's an awesome HOA
That's very
price.
affordable. By having 1,200 homes, the key is your reserves and other things as part of your HOA is manageable. Most people build too small communities and then you have HOA problems with you've been familiar with. So our homes, we're going to start just under 1,500 square feet, and we have a plan now that's as big as 3,000 square feet, and we're doing a mixture of those. We're standing in front of a home right now that's a little over 2,000 square feet. It's the first of our models to finish. We'll have a total initially of 5 models.
Which they are being built as we speak.
Literally being built and framed. But if 2 days from now, when the road opens up, stop in and see us. I mean, this model is going to be open 365 days a year now. So come out, see us, reserve a lot. One of the things that we're doing that's fun, you asked me earlier about what is the amenity package going to be? It's going to be $12 million plus amenity. You're going to have like 10 pickleball courts, outdoor pool, lap pool, all the 60 clubs and groups that everybody knows.
So it's going to be real similar to the existing SunRiver project.
And you know, size-wise, compared to the number of homes, you're actually getting more amenity per home here than you got in SunRiver. So we're trying to beef it up. And the other crazy thing is the Toquerville itself is an insane amenity. I mean,
the temperature, the views are incredible.
Yeah, and what people don't realize, they're like, oh, Toquerville, you're all the way out there. We're not all the way out there. You and I were talking earlier, when you're going 80 miles an hour, you cover 20 miles in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I've left here and sat down on St. George Boulevard at Cafe Rio, just in the Red Cliffs there, in 15 minutes. From my house in Washington Fields to Costco is 13 minutes. So you can't tell me we're too far out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just a short drive.
It's so close to everything right here.
Yeah,
Cedar City you're close to. The entrance to Zion you're close to. Hurricane is real close.
Yep.
Freeway access is awesome once this road opens.
Yep.
You're going to love it out here.
You hit one of our taglines, is live a little closer.
Ah, there you go.
And the idea is, yeah, maybe you're a 15-minute drive from St. George, which all of us right now are kind of okay with that. St. George is getting so congested and so busy. It's like, hey, I'm okay being a little bit out of here. Like maybe I'll visit St. George but not live there full time. But awesome. I even think of a gentleman, you know, let's say the husband and wives who want to go golfing. They go out here to exit 27. We can turn left and go to Sky Mountain, or we can turn right and we can go to Cedar City in 20 minutes and be 20 degrees cooler.
That's awesome.
Bryan Head, you know, again, there's great restaurants in Springdale. So we literally are taking that very serious. Live a little closer. We think you're going to have, I haven't mentioned, you touched on it, the climate, but we're 3,500 feet elevation. So we're going to be the coolest temperatures in St. George without snow. So, and we feel like a lot of Cedar people are going to want to move here because it's close enough to the grandkids.
I might be reserving a property.
Yeah,
here
exactly.
pretty
We got a
quick.
few left. Yeah, but one of the fun things we're doing as a promotion, so if you go into SunRiver, the original SunRiver, there's a plaque with like 200 people's names on it. And they're the Founders Club. We feel like the first people, the early adopters that take on SunRiver, they need a little something for that. So in addition to a hat and a shirt of being a founder and being able to brag for the rest of your retirement that I was one of the first homes at SunRiver FireLight, we're going to give them no HOA for the first 2 years after they close.
That's incredible.
So you're literally saving all that cash flow. And we've got a lot of great programs. I'm sure you're familiar with the no mortgage payments for life. We've done that for a lot of people. So it's like, come out here, get set up with a HECM. You're not gonna have to make a mortgage payment. You're not gonna have an HOA. It's like, wow, now just enjoy it. Get in your side-by-side, drive a block, be on a trail and have a blast.
So cool. His lender is my lender as well.
Yeah.
So if you need a referral for a lender, we can get that to you. This is
Brandon
such an
Hansen,
awesome,
Cherry
Brandon.
Creek, yep, Cherry Creek Mortgage.
Yeah, it's awesome, awesome. You know, I don't know what to say about this. It's going to take off extremely quick. I think the temperatures, the views, people wanting out of St. George, and it's just like SunRiver. I always tell my clients when I go to SunRiver in St. George, if you buy in here and you're bored, it's because you want to be.
Yeah, it's your fault.
There is something for everybody. You got all these different amenities. I don't even know how many clubs and programs are there, from ballroom dancing to computers to riding ATVs. And it's all going to be here as well. And it's a great senior community. I can't wait for this to happen. I'm so excited. I think there's going to be a ton of demand here. And I can't wait for that road to open to get some people in here.
You touched on something that's interesting that I want to point out is we started SunRiver in 1998. So again, you talked about the clubs and groups, and we have 70 clubs and groups. One thing to consider, and I just got this number a couple of days ago, I thought it was crazy interesting. The average age of a person in SunRiver right now, what do you think that age is?
I have no idea. I would probably say 62.
78.
78.
So part of the pro-con of SunRiver Classic, and we love it and we build it, and it shows you that people aren't moving, they're staying there. But we think new communities tend to bring a little younger first-time retirees. So depending on your age, you can determine like, okay, I'm 65, I want to retire. SunRiver Classic, 78 years old, that may be a different demographic than you're looking for, but a new community like this is going to attract the younger people. And especially, you know, with Toquerville Reservoir, and that's they're putting in for the Water Conservancy, you'll be able to, you know, wakeboard and kayak and and literally trails out your back door. So we really think you're going to get that. Just retiring to up to mid-70s, still very active. And again, the big third car garages, the oversized garages, the typical normal size homes, that's what's going to attract people to that 15-minute drive. Yeah. Whether you're driving through stoplights or driving on the most beautiful commute ever. I mean, out past Leeds and looking up at those mountains, I'm excited to do this 1,000 times over the rest of my life.
Well, we've talked a lot about everything. You want to step in the house and show what it kind of looks like?
Yeah, let's go give them an idea of what a typical home would be at SunRiver. So Paul, as you can see, we build a beautiful home, and one of the things that's unique about SunRiver that I want to explain that a lot of people don't understand. We're a production builder in the sense that we build 100 homes a year, okay? And our floor plans are a fixed floor plan. So if you come in and you say, hey, I want to blow that bedroom wall out, it's like, well, that's great, you want to do that, but unfortunately, we don't do that. And we get our plans all set up with the city so that, you know, they have a set plan with the city, so we just go in and say this plan. But what's crazy is everything inside is totally customizable. So when you go to a lot of builders, they say, oh no, you can choose whatever you want. Here's 3 tile, here's 2 floor choices. Now you put those together any way you want. From custom cabinets to flooring, paint, wallpaper, appliances, this will be your final masterpiece.
You can do whatever you like.
Yep. And that's what people really enjoy is it's their last home. And again, people talk pricing, budget. Okay, our homes are going to be roughly 500 base price on up to $1 million homes. And you get to determine how much you want to spend. And the other thing that's great is we'll have a lot of people say, well, you know what? I think I'm going to go 1,700 square feet instead of 1,800 square feet, and I want to make it nicer. Because that's like, you know, we don't all need to drive F-350 pickups. You know, some of us are comfortable in a Toyota. And,
right.
And so we always say, look, make it a Lexus. Make it a really nice higher-end car. And we have the ability, and our subs have the ability, and our design center, Janine and Ashley have been with us since the beginning. I mean, combined, they've got 50 years of design experience, over 25 Pareto homes. So you're dealing with some of the best designers in St. George.
Whoever did this is who I'm going to use.
Yeah, exactly,
This is awesomely beautiful.
So part of the process of design is you want to give somebody the freedom to do that, but you also want to have the experience to say, I get why you want to do that, but here's the downside of that.
Here's why.
That's coming together really dark. Or, you know, because of this home, if you put an aluminum lattice cover over the patio, I think that's going to affect your light. That's where our experience comes in as a builder, and especially our design team. So,
well, I think this house is awesome the way that it stands. I'm not sure I would change anything about it. It's decorated beautifully. You got built-ins, 10-foot ceilings, fireplace. Again, now this is a model home, so you do have to understand that this is built out to the hilt. But man, look at the, you know, the quartz countertops.
Well, and you mentioned 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors. That's standard.
That's awesome.
So when you come out, as far as the air conditioning and the tile roof and everything, all the bones of the home, no matter how many upgrades you put in, are amazing.
That's awesome.
As a base. Again, we're setting a level with the 10-foot doors, the 8-foot doors, 10-foot ceilings, that it's like, this is an elevated experience. The other thing that we don't really have a good way to show it right now, but we've learned over the years that garages are a big deal. And all of our homes have a 3-car garage. In fact, we've even changed it.
All of the homes?
Oh, that's standard.
Bam, that's awesome.
Standard. And that's huge when you're coming from St. George where land is tight.
Yes.
So one of the things we've done that I think is really going to be nice is a lot of the 3 cars can go deeper.
Okay.
And some of our homes come standard with almost another full garage turned the other direction. But the problem always was we would have a 8 or a 9-foot single door that you pull through. And you know, with your pickup, you got to fold the mirrors. It doesn't fit. So what we've done is we've put the 2-car garage side on the deep side.
Okay.
So again, we've listened to what people have said over the years. We've got a ton of experience from SunRiver Classic, and garages are a huge deal. And that's a huge selling feature for us. It's like, you know, you jokingly say, well, why don't you sell your full-size pickup and get a Toyota pickup so it'll fit in the garage?
Don't have to.
I don't want to. And I like this truck, and I don't want to take a hit on this truck. I want to buy a house that fits my car.
3-car garage, you can put your side-by-side in as well to hit all these trails that are right here.
Exactly. And the other thing, too, is that what people don't realize is a lot of people, especially from up north, are coming where they've had an unfinished basement or a lot of storage. So I always tell people, where are you going to put your Christmas tree? You know, you need places to store, and that's what our extra garages do. So you asked me a question earlier, and we know this comes up. It's a new community, 1,200 homes. You know, we're going to have 3,500 plus homes out here. Where's that water going to come from? And we've been very careful, and we've worked closely with the Water Conservancy. And SunRiver Villas was no grass except for in the common area, all desert landscaping, and we feel like we kind of set a new level with that.
This is, again, a SunRiver Classic.
Yeah, exit 2. But we're going even a step farther here.
Okay.
So we're doing everything we can to be smart and to be conservative with the water. So a lot of your green and your swimming pools and all of that's going to be in one central location. And when you divide that out over 1,200 homes, we've dramatically cut the water usage. So we're aware, you know, like we all are, that our limiting factor on growth in St. George is going to be water. So You know, and one of the things that's a positive, we don't have a golf course out here.
Yep.
And it's only a positive in the sense that we feel like there's plenty of golf courses. But one of the things we've done working with the SunRiver Classic is, as a new owner out here, you can golf at the SunRiver golf course at the resident rate. So
that's awesome.
yeah, so we've tried to check all the boxes. We've thought really hard on this. You know, I didn't mention this earlier, but that road that we're going to drive on a couple of days, that was first conceived and talked about in a city council meeting in 1969.
Wow.
So literally 56 years for
Taken
that
to get that
to
done.
happen. But thanks to the city and UDOT and everybody working hard, this actually came to life, and we think it is going to be a beautiful community, and it's going to give a lot of people really a wonderful place to retire.
I'm so excited about this project. You know, I have a lot of clients that are always looking for the senior lifestyle and community. And SunRiver has obviously been the premier community. And there's just resales there now. That it's all built out. And so I think that you're going to see a lot of people excited about this project, because it's going to, if you know SunRiver, here it is again. It's what you're going to get. And totally different atmosphere, you know, with the climate and such. And I think that the senior community is going to be all over this.
One thing for people to understand, the team that did SunRiver, that started in 1998, that team is still in place. So
That's
the
awesome.
same people that built that, essentially a city off Exit 2, are now going to build a city out here. And Toquerville loves it because we're going to have zero impact on Toquerville. And what's even better is we've taken all the traffic, with UDOT's help and the city and everybody involved, we've taken that traffic off their main road and put it on
over here.
Yeah, and what if you go to Toquerville now, you'll have to make a decision to do that.
Yeah.
This road will completely bypass it.
Yep.
So super
Awesome.
exciting. Thanks for
Awesome.
giving us the opportunity to show it off. We're going to have a parade in the Parade of Homes in February. We're going to have our models done around the end of the year. We'll probably start, our sales center should be open sometime Thanksgiving. But we're going to have agents sitting here the minute the road opens. So come out, see it. You know, we've already got lots of people that have reserved and lots of interest. So come out to make sure you get to be one of those 74.
Come quick.
All right.
Thank you.